We like to keep our old patina trucks nice and patinaed up, if you will. But we have to be legal and safe. So today we're going to address the door not closing issue by replacing the handles and the latching. And we're going to replace this glass. Stick around. Alright guys, let's take a quick look at the parts we're going to use today to get this project done. Alright, so here's our glass right here. I'll link all this stuff in the bottom. But what we have there, that's our numbers. You want to look them up. So we just have clear glass for 47 through 50, Chevy 3100. We're going to be swapping out the handle, obviously, because it hangs and droops. We're putting the new latch in. And the handle comes with all the necessary gaskets you need and other stuff. We're putting a new latch in just because we want it to lock and stay locked. And while we're at it, we got new door handles, interior, and cranks for windows. So it should turn out pretty good. I have figured out that nothing on a 72-year-old truck, because this is a 1949, comes apart that easy. So it's going to be fun, challenging, but it's still a handyman, do-it-yourself garage project in my opinion. So, all right, let's get on to this work. All right, we're going to start off by removing, first we're going to remove these handles here, and then we're going to remove that panel. That way we can get inside and see what we have going on. Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying the video. I'd like to take a second, ask you to support the channel. Only thing you have to do, and it's completely free, hit this like button, come down here, hit that sub button, click on the little bell and hit all. That way you'll get notifications every time we put up a new video. And like I say, it's free and it really supports the channel. So thanks a lot, and back to the video. So to remove these handles on these right here, you go down in through here. I'll show you when I pop this off here. Just a little set screw in there. You give it a couple of turns and it comes right off. I don't know if that's coming up on the camera, but right inside there, little set screw. One of the older ones, it's going to be a straight screwdriver. On the new ones, it's Phillips, but as long as it locks in, right? There we go. And there's our regular crank handles. Now let's get that panel off. So on this truck right here, they just have, looks like 6 just the interior upholstery screws. We're going to just pop them off real fast. Alright, next we're going to be removing this. This is the door lock rod. So we have to get that out of the way so we can get to that switch. So we're going to just pull these 3 straight screws out of here. And we're not replacing these parts because they actually work fine. But we might clean them up a little bit while we got them out and lube them up. But, I mean, they're working great. So I'm not trying to rebuild the truck. I'm just trying to make it better. And on this latch right here, you just got to line that up. Has 2 flat edges and twist it out. So far so good, huh? Alright, now we're going to work on getting this handle out of here and this latch out. Alright, with these handles, there's just a straight head screw right behind that handle switch. Take that out. And then there's one right here on the inside of the door. Got to take that one out. Just like that. And then she comes right out. Didn't even have a gasket on that one. The new one, we'll put a new seal back on it. So, all right, that's it. Okay, so with this latch, you have a screw on the inside and these 3 on the outside. We're going to take them out. All right, so she's loose. I tell you what, I'm pleasantly surprised that I haven't had to drill anything out yet. All right, so right back behind here, this channel runs all the way down. And it's right up against this. So the best way to get these out without messing that channel up is I loosen these two screws up down here that holds that channel in on the bottom, and you just kind of turn it out the back way. It can be hard, but it can be done. And you do want to be careful not to drop this down in there, because there's really no access. There's a small access panel on this side, but on this particular truck, them screws will budge. So there it is. That's the old locking mechanism out finally. Now to the glass. Alright, I just removed these 4 screws. There's my last one right here. These, depending on if your glass has ever been touched, you can have different kinds of screw heads on this one, so I'm not going to get into what you need. Whenever you get into yours, find out what you need and use the right tool for it. So there you go. That's the 4th screw out. Like I say, there's 4 of them right in through here, and that glass is ready to come out. There we go. I'm going to try to make sure you don't tear your molding up. Right? I mean, your weather stripping molding, whatever it is. But there's the glass. Okay, so I did find a subtle difference in the glass from the 49 original glass and this new glass. The distance between this shoulder right here and that screw head is off a little bit. I guess they made this mold off of that mold, which means this is a smaller setup. So what we'll have to do is we'll have to drill out that rail a little bit, which isn't no big deal, and then this fits in just fine. So let's get the drilling on that rail. The holes are drilled out. I'll show you the holes, what I'm talking about once I get this glass in here. All right. I'm going to have to glue the weather stripping back up. I do have to get glue for that. These are the holes that I've had to wallow out a little bit. So I'm going to get some screws in there. We're going to see what we got going on here. But basically, that piece of glass is in. So let me get her screwed in there. Recap, all the screws in there now. I just lubed it up. Again, we have to glue that weather stripping back in. But this window is cranking. And it's not shattered to a million pieces. Alright, now we're going to focus on this latch. Let's get that back in there. Alright, what I've done is just tied a piece of little rope onto here. I can easily untie it when I get in there. Just in case I drop this down in that door, it would just create a mess for the day. So I'm just taking a little extra step. Not trying to make more work for myself. Now we just got to turn this in. Keep that in my hand. And my little piece of rope. Like I say, this is a little bit of a bear, but if you take your time, it's not terrible. All right. I'll get a screw started, then I can release my rope, my string. But I just want to make sure I don't drop it. No sense of adding more to my day. Oh, like I did that. I'm good for dropping stuff. Wrong one. Let's grab this one. All right, let's get a screw started here. Okay. Now let me get in here and undo this little piece of rope. Just like that. Saved me a lot of headache. That should help it shut smooth. Well, you know, it is a 49. So I bet it still slams and still rattles and what have you. But at least the mechanism's new in it, and it will latch again, you know. But I am not expecting this to make this door like a new one. That's all I'm saying in advance. One more screw up here and we'll see what we got. Okay, now this is the door latch. It just goes on like so and locks in. Alright, now we got that much of the project done. I think I'm going to take a little break, grab something to eat. My wife just came out and gave me these two pieces. It's a 49 Chevy, goes with my cabinet. I already got the dream stick off there, the gasser. So it's a two-part decal. She just made it on the Cricut. So you're gonna put one part on, put the other part on. So you'll see that probably by the end of the video on the cabinet. That's pretty cool. She's pretty good to me. All right, let's get something to eat. All right, while I was taking my quick lunch break, I get a knock on the door. I open the door. UPS man is running away, but he left a package. We got a package from Summit. Let's get this damn thing open. Pretty sure I know what this is. What this is a future project. Oh, yep, okay. So here's what I got. Everybody knows, I've mentioned it in other videos, this truck has electric fuel pump. And it is so loud. As a matter of fact, I'll play it right now. Ready? All right. You hear that? That's the fuel pump under the truck. Drives me insane. So I ordered this one. This one is supposed to be just quiet as can be. For this little motor, it should be perfectly fine. So I'll have this video coming up, I guess. Part of the video anyway. And let you hear the difference in it. But shoot, man, I tell you what, I actually can't wait to get this loud one off of this. I believe it's a Holly Blue, which is a great pump. I mean, you know, but loud under the seat. I don't like it on this one. So, all right, future project. Now back to work on this glass. All right, I'm just gonna clean this up a little bit. Put some acetone. That way the gasket seals better. All right, so here's our handle, our rubber gasket, and our screws. So it just looks like it goes on this way, just like that. We'll slide it in this door mechanism here. There we go. Give that little line up. Put this screw in out here just to start it up. Go. Get this other screw in right there. All right, let's do our first try here. Look at that. Nice. All right, we're gonna throw this panel back on here real quick. Get the handles on, and we are calling this one done. Once again, have that little set screw in there. Slide the handle on as far as you can. Oh. Back your set screw out. Slide the handle on as far as you can. Get that set screw in that little groove. Drag her down. There you go. And maybe this handle. Back your set screw out. Alright guys, that's going to be a wrap on this project. I'll link everything in the bottom here. Yeah, I thought everything worked out pretty smooth. Thanks for watching. I hope you got something out of this one. This was a pretty good project because I know a lot of people have these trucks, and sooner or later you're going to have to do this. So if you want to do it yourself, hope these steps helped you out just a little bit anyway, and appreciate it. Remember, hit that like and sub button, and we'll see you in the next video.